We had sensual makeout sessions.
We burnt it down with our fire.
We had questionable musical performances.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we had a hot tub. This is your Bachelorette episode 6 recap. Grab your glasses. It's time for Roses and Rosé. Hi, you guys. I'm Lauren Zima. What an episode. Oh, let's just take a big drink for being back on track, everybody. We had the reset Hannah wanted. We stayed in our lane.
I don't know if you guys have ever driven a car.
You swerve.
Whatever. Drive all over the road. So much to talk about, you guys. And I want to promise you, we're going to talk about the Jeds stuff. So buckle up, stay in your lane, drive your car. Don't talk on your phone while driving. Let's go. Did you like the episode overall? Do you feel back on track? Let me know.
Yeah.
So we have left the mansion, because remember, that's where we were at the end of that last weird 5B episode. And we're back in Riga. And remember, we love Latvia. And the guys are broing out on Latvia. They're like, Latvia!
Latvia?
Back in Latvia!
This is sick.
Why are we saying this?
Garrett, can I trust our love? Love, Hannah.
And Garrett gets a one-on-one. And Garrett, so nice to meet you. We're excited to get to know you. What's your deal?
They're butt-ass naked.
So, Garrett and Hannah's one-on-one is gonna be naked bungee jumping. And I love how this was sold as a tradition of Latvia.
It's a kind of tradition here in Latvia for couples to do that.
What? I Googled it. I could find nothing about the centuries-long practice of naked bungee jumping in the culture of Latvia, a cornerstone to the local tradition and custom. No.
When in Latvia, you do it the Latvia way.
Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Are there any Latvians in the house?
Latvia?
But drink for them selling this date as a cultural moment that needed to be had. Great. A lot of peril on this date, right? It's very cold, and they're bungee jumping, and they're naked, and then it starts raining. Oh my God, like what else can happen here? I've never been bungee jumping, but I just feel, you know, you get like whiplashed around, and I just kept thinking about like all of their floppier body parts getting like ow. I would just want to hold myself. It looks dangerous and painful.
Oh my God.
And Hannah is like clinging to Garrett, and Garrett's like, I got you.
I'm right here with you.
Ready?
You can trust me.
You trust me?
I trust you.
And I would say, Garrett, no offense to you, I don't need to trust you. I need to trust the dude hooking my naked butt up in the harness as I jump and free fall through the sky down above a brown, muddy river, possibly to my death, or at the very least, my disgust. At the dinner, we get to know about Garrett and like his football family, and great. I appreciate getting to know people more about your stories. It's a show about stories and journeys, and here we are. And then Garrett talks about the date again.
Funny the way it is when you think about it, you know?
And he's like, you know, Hannah, today was a metaphor
Symbolic in a way.
for falling in love.
It is a lot like falling in love.
Wow, I mean, this is some Ralph Waldo Emerson, Walt Whitman, Maya Angelou stuff, Garrett. Oh. So then Garrett continues with his falling, and he says, I'm falling in love for you.
Laying the cards on the table, I'm falling in love for you.
I don't know if that's ever been said on the show. I'm falling in love for you.
Garrett, will you accept this rose?
Yes, ma'am.
So the date goes well, Garrett gets a rose, and then Garrett and Hannah are dancing in the street, and I just want to take a moment for Hannah's outfit, because what is she wearing? She looks like a villainous Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. It's like this faux furry pink coat, but then these like studded gloves. It was Elle Woods meets Cruella de Vil, and they exploded together in Latvia. Maybe that's a tradition of Latvia. Studded, bedazzled gloves with colorful faux fur. Naked, jumping. Let me know what you thought of her outfit in the comments below. Then we're back at the house, and Garrett comes in, and he is really walking the guys step by step through how he fell naked with Hannah. Didn't you think? He was like, yeah, her head was right here.
I was hugging her, and she was hugging me, and she put her head right here.
And she's naked, and I'm like, geez, like, It felt forced, didn't it? It felt like the producers encouraged Garrett to say that, and I don't have a problem with it because it makes for a great show. Anyway, you know what? Drink for every, oh. First time it's ever happened. Oh. It's never happened! It's never happened in 3 years. My shoe is covered in rosé. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. Sorry, everyone. I spilled rosé. I've never committed such a sin. Oh. This is some Shakespeare stuff right here. I can't believe I spilled the rosé. Oh, that felt like dropping a baby. Yeah, I said that.
I'm hearing Garrett's story, and I don't know if that's how it went down.
Obviously, Garrett's story upsets Luke, and Luke made a weird comment, though. His response is, who would want to be naked with that guy?
Who would want to be naked with that guy?
That's like, actually, probably some people. I mean, Garrett's a good-looking guy. Anyway, now we're on to the group date, and it's a market date. Oh, we love our market dates. We're exploring the town. We're getting a touch of the local customs. It's a market date, and Hannah is like shopping for fruits and veggies. I don't know why. She's not gonna be eating those. She's probably staying at a hotel. She looks cute. We love a drop earring this season, you know? Drink every time we see a drop earring.
Dude, some of these look terrifying.
Come on, Dylan.
I mean, I'm gonna eat them if we have to.
You eat 'em?
As a reminder to everyone, and I tweeted out this PSA, Dustin and Dylan are still contestants on this season of The Bachelorette. And I'm not sure we have ever heard Dustin speak.
Let's just toast to a great day and moonshine.
But he speaks. Drink every time he speaks. And this might be why we haven't heard him speak. He says, let's toast to a great day and moonshine.
And moonshine.
He's no Hemingway. You know, and then we get another shot of Dustin eating a fish head. This is rough. It's rough for Dustin. So they're at the market, and Tyler decides, because he's Tyler, to get Hannah some flowers.
Excuse me, fellas. I got something for you.
Oh my God! And oh my God, look at Jed's face through this shot as Tyler gives Hannah the flowers. Jed is jealous. And you guys, we need to talk about Jed. I gave a very quick reaction to breaking news at the end of last week's Roses and Rosé. This report that Jed had dated a woman up until the night before he went on the show and allegedly told her that he would date her when he came back and that he was just going on the show for his career. I have a lot of issues with this. I don't think you should go on a dating show when you're dating someone else. I will just say that we've heard this woman's side of the story, so before I give my full opinion on it, I'm gonna hear Jed's. It's a mess.
You're so beautiful. I'm glad to be here. I need you to give me a chance to be there for you.
But, you know, now everything that Jed says is really cast with a problematic light, isn't it? We're seeing it through a different lens. Like when Jed says to Hannah on this date, I want to be your rock.
I want to be your rock, you know what I mean?
It's like, yikes. Do you? Now we have questions. Drink every time we have a yikes moment. Dylan is here, I think. Dylan hasn't spoken. Is Dylan a ghost? Is Dylan real? Are we all seeing Dylan? I want everybody, you know, you probably watched The Bachelorette with your friend. I want you to turn to a friend when you see Dylan and say, do you see him? Do you see what I see, or is he a ghost? Is everybody seeing him? Dylan! Drink every time you see Dylan. Please drink responsibly. I'm getting a lot of drinking games going this episode.
Anyways, these people come out, and I'm like, what the butt naked?
Hannah then tells the guys about naked bungee jumping with Garrett. Then...
Like, her body is her temple, and to expose it to anyone who isn't her husband, that was a slap in my face.
I just want to remind you, Luke, of the facts. And the facts are that you took your shirt off to make out with Hannah on, like, night 2.
I know this is not what you wanted to see right now.
So why is that okay? Yeah. Get going on Luke. Then the after party, and oh my God, Tyler Tyler, thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Oh my God. If Tyler doesn't end up with Hannah, is he your pick for Bachelor? Let me know in the comments below. Tyler talks to Hannah and says that she is just an angel in white.
You were wearing all white.
And that he loves her strong side and that he hopes she can be his angel.
And like, I pray to God that you're my angel, you know?
Tyler, we're all ready. Okay. And Jed's playing Hannah a song. Drink every time we have a musical performance in this episode. As a reminder, Jed did tell Hannah straight up, I went on the show for my musical career. And I guess he's really leaning into that still.
I'm just happy today went well. Hopefully tonight goes even better.
Ghost Dylan is here because it's his turn to wear the salmon blazer.
Honestly, like, I'm just thinking of you holding him bareskin, and I'm just thinking in my mind, like, it really pissed me off.
He is obviously jealous.
No matter what you do, I'm going to support you.
And then he says without saying that Hannah made a boneheaded move by doing the naked bungee jumping with Garrett.
Even if you make a boneheaded mistake and you just do something completely out of your character, at the end of the day, no matter what, like, we're gonna get through anything.
And she is looking at him like, what the are you saying? We were all thinking it, Hannah.
You're a good dude, Peter. You deserve this.
Let's bask in the sunshine. Let's sing from the treetops. Let's fly through the air. Pilot Pete gets a one-on-one, everybody. Oh my gosh, you guys, the joy this brought me. Peter is smiling and all is right in the world. They're doing a spa day.
All right.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Great, Hannah and Peter. They go to something called Perts.
Here.
Again, these Latvian traditions.
It's intimate place where you can open your heart.
It's described as a magical place where you can find yourself and get close with your partner. And then turns out it's a sauna.
It is usually, we say, sauna.
You can find it at your college gym, at an Equinox, at a YMCA probably. So they're making some concoctions and, you know, we get another musical performance. I think one of the words in that woman's song was literally spa. God, I wish we had a translator on it. And then they are taking their ropes off and they are getting sexy and things are about to get exciting in the sauna. And I'm ready to see this makeout scene we've been teased to in the trailer. And then those people are still there. Why did they go in the sauna with them? It's like Wizard and Witch are in the sauna with them in hats. Aren't they sweating? Just beating them with leaves. I was like, get out, get out. We're ready for the makeout. I need you to get out. They finally leave and Peter pulls what has become his signature move, which is to like sexily but awkwardly, so adorably push Hannah down, just like on the pool table, but now it's a hot sauna bench for a makeout sesh. Let's drink for this makeout sesh.
I mean, it's just like so sexually driven, like so hot.
Were you guys surprised by how expository Hannah was about the sexual chemistry with Peter? She was like, we have so much chemistry. It's a 10 out of 10.
Our physical connection is a 10 out of 10.
We'd seen her say that in the trailers, and I thought she was talking about Luke. I did not see the sexy side of Peter. I'm blown away. Super sexy Peter. Where did he come from? Pilot Pete. Pretty sexy Pete. And then this show is the gift that keeps on giving, everybody. We are finally on track, everybody. We are in our lane. The show is moving. It's our first hot tub of the season. Ah, confetti. This isn't confetti, it's a streamer I found, but I wanted to celebrate. So exciting, you guys. It is outdoors. We have champagne, and of course, brought to us by Pilot Pete. This is so creaky, this couch. So they're in the hot tub. Drink every time they say fire.
Like that fire.
We burnt it down with our fire.
Drink every time they say hot.
Super hot. And hottest.
Getting hot just thinking about it right now. That was so hot.
So hot. Hot in every sense.
Drink every time they make out. Don't do that. At dinner with Peter, I don't know where we are. A restaurant, a cave. No matter what, the show makes the show look like the show, doesn't it? Like there's candles and it's sexy, and just props to the set design, okay? Great.
I kind of draw my strength a lot from honestly what I do for work.
I like what Peter said about drawing strength from his job as a pilot from the pressure of that. This is a real conversation. This is a connection. This is what we need. And then, wait.
And then my mom would always tell me the same. It goes like, niño, no te desesperes.
Peter speaks Espanol.
Deja las aguas correr.
Oh my God! Peter just throws out this full sentence in Spanish. There must be a side of the family we're not aware of yet because his last name is Weber. Oh my God, Peter, what can't you do? Confetti for the Spanish. Anyway, what do you guys think of Peter and Hannah's date? It was great. I do wonder how they know when a date's over. Obviously, Peter gets a rose. Do the producers come in and they're like, you gotta give the rose, man. We only have 10 more minutes left for our filming permit here, okay? I'm just wondering. I'm gonna try to find out.
So, guys.
Okay, Peter comes back to the guys, and then Jed pulls a move. Jed decides he wants to go see Hannah, and he does. And I don't want to shock you, but he sings to her.
Whisper in your ear.
He's leaning in, and then they're lying down in bed, okay. But let's talk about some of Jed's lyrics and drink for all the yikes moments. Jed says, quote,
I would never tell a lie.
I would never tell a lie. Big promise to make. Then he talks in his song about, is it a sin?
Is it really a sin to be skin to skin?
I don't know, ask Father Luke. And they're making out, and Jed's like, can I tell you something?
Can I tell you something?
And I'm like, is he gonna tell her about the girlfriend thing? And then he doesn't. He tells her he's falling for her.
I really am falling in love with you.
Oh God, Jed just like got himself a full one-on-one. Congrats to Jed.
I was told by multiple members of the group that you brought up our one-on-one date.
Then Garrett and Luke are back in their war of words, and Luke says that he wants to, quote, tuck it under the rug.
I wanted to tuck it under the rug.
Luke, in his phrasing, I think he meant brush it under the rug, but he said tuck it.
Tuck it under the rug.
Okay. And then, you know, Hannah had told the guys to stay in their lane.
Stay in your freaking lane.
And they're really taking this to heart. And Luke is really taking this metaphor to heart.
I'm not getting in your lane. But when I'm driving in my lane, and I look over and I see Hannah with you.
And he's like, literally pantomiming, like we are in a full game of charades now. He's like, Garrett, you need to stay in your lane.
I never went in your lane.
And you know, I might look over and see you, and then, but I'm trying to stay in my lane. Everybody's like, but what if you swerve? And it's just like, you know, it's like, Garrett, I might like roll the window down to talk to you, but then I might like roll it back up. And I'm not sure if my car's electric or an old school manual. And like, I don't know, I might have my hands at 10 at 2, but then I might be getting a call. And then I might hold it like this because in my state, it's illegal to be on the phone while driving. You have to be hands-free. So maybe I should hook up my Bluetooth. And then, you know, I might want to turn on the radio and hear a love song. And I don't know, do I have Sirius or did my free subscription that came with my car expire already? I'm turning left. Are you turning right? Are we at a stoplight?
Now that's you coming into my lane.
I have questions. Okay. Oh, God. We are speeding down the highway towards an inevitable crash with Luke, though, aren't we? Yeah. We see him stay in his lane and go away in that car. All right.
And I just want to make sure this right now is not brought up at the rose ceremony.
Why is it your business what Hannah and I talk about tomorrow's rose ceremony?
Luke does not want this discussion to go into the rose ceremony, and it's like, Luke, you wanted to talk to Hannah about Garrett, so you can't say stuff like that. And then Garrett says, sweet dreams, Luke.
The door is right there.
Sweet dreams, Luke.
And it's like, sweet Jesus, Garrett, when did you get so scary? That bungee jump really empowered you. Made you fearless. So all the guys are hanging out, and I don't see Dylan. He may have gone home. It's unclear. Maybe he's there, but he's in his translucent ghost form. Hannah comes in and grabs Luke.
Luke, can I talk to you for a second?
Yes.
And it sort of made me sad to see how excited Luke was. Like, he popped right up, but we know this conversation is gonna be bad. Dustin speaks, drink for Dustin. So Hannah gets Luke and confronts him, thank God, about that boneheaded mistake comment. It was not cool and obviously had been bothering her.
You said we all make boneheaded mistakes.
And I'll give Luke some credit. He's staying quiet. Then he's asking if he can speak.
Can I start getting into, like...
And then he's saying some good things, but how he never wants to control Hannah. But then Luke does what he always does, and he keeps talking. And he starts to say things that are not okay. And Hannah says, why is this so hard?
Why is it so hard with us?
Hannah, it's been this hard. You guys are not on the same wavelength. I don't know why you're fighting for this so vigorously, but let it go.
Hey guys, it's me. I had to vlog because I just felt like I had to say a little more about the Luke and Hannah stuff. Here's the thing. Hannah confronted Luke about what he said to her, about how condescending he was to her, about her ability to make her own decisions, and I applaud Hannah for that. And then Luke, very frustratingly, backtracked on what he'd said and ultimately asked Hannah to fight for him. But the thing is, what are they fighting for?
I said, you're not staying in your own lane. And he said, yes, I am. I'm driving my truck in my own lane.
The guys are all back together, and this metaphor is continuing. Luke even says, don't text and drive.
That's how you crash. Yeah, don't text and drive.
Chris comes in and says, is this everybody? I'm not sure. Is Dylan here? There's no cocktail party.
So if you guys will get dressed, we'll see your rose ceremony.
The guys are gonna blame Luke for that.
That's your Bring her on, Luke.
I'm not really sure that's fair. What did you guys think? Fair to blame Luke? I actually don't think so. I think Hannah knows that Dustin and Dylan are not the ones for here. In fact, I'm not even sure that they're real. Anyway.
Hannah does have some tough decisions to make.
Connor speaks, and I'm just so glad to have heard Connor speak for one time this episode because I love Connor's voice.
Luke P has successfully taken away Hannah's opportunities to fully get to know everyone here.
And Dylan speaks. Dylan is real. Dylan. Dylan says he hasn't talked to Hannah.
I haven't talked to Hannah for 3 cocktail parties.
That tracks. And we get another cool car moment with Hannah. Was the car in its lane? I don't know. Which side of the road do people drive on in Latvia? What kind of car is this? Does it have automatic shifting? Okay. We know Luke's gonna get the rose because we've seen him in the teaser. They still have to have that whole confrontation.
Oh my God, I cannot believe you just said that. I'm so mad.
Goodbye, Dustin and Dylan. Fine, that felt right. That felt in our lane. And Jed says Luke isn't real with Hannah.
He's just not real. I just never feel like it's ever been real.
Wow, another yikes moment from Jed. Who's being real here, Jed? I gotta question it. And Hannah tells Chris that she's either
Falling in love with Luke or Luke is making me go crazy. I'm not sure which one.
driving her crazy down the highway towards a bridge that isn't finished, and that bridge is going into troubled water.
Next week on The Bachelorette.
Then we get the trailer and we have Tyler on a horse. And Garrett saying, I love you.
I love you.
What? And Peter and Luke fighting.
You gave me your word.
Don't you fight with Peter!
We go.
And okay, you guys, I never talk about those final moments that come during the credits, but oh my God, Tyler dancing is everything. Tyler is dancing like Elvis, and he is in the tightest, whitest pants in the world. Has he been wearing pants this tight all season? Have I been missing this? That's all I have to say. Who's your pick for Hannah? Who's your pick for Bachelor? I love you guys so much. I am on Cameo. If you want to get a cameo, you can get it there, and I will sing a cool song for you. Thank you so much for watching and being here. I love you. Bye!
By the way, she usually calls me in at this time, so the cameras were still rolling. So, hi. How's everybody? Bye.